Defendants came to court struggling to hire attorneys and comply with bond conditions. Despite explanations and attempts, some failed to meet requirements. The judge didn't hesitate. Bond amounts were raised and court orders enforced.
Good morning, ma'am. Are you Britney Davis?
Good morning, yes.
And Miss Davis, did you get someone hired?
No, it's kind of expensive, but
Who'd
really
you-
expensive. I'm not even working right now. But
Who-
I went through
Who'd you talk to?
the legal aid. I put in an application for legal aid.
Okay.
It's a place that help you get a lawyer, but they say it could take 6 months to a year. So
Okay. So did you talk to any other lawyers like I told you to?
the first 3 that I talked to, wow, I talked to like probably 8 of them. But the lowest there goes like 2,000 to start off.
Do you have the names of the lawyers that I asked you that you talked to?
You asked me that last time. I was on.
Right. And then I reset you to talk to them more or get
Mhm.
someone hired. So
I
did you
talked to
talk?
Brenshaw. I can't remember their name. Brenshaw. There's one that's brothers.
Why wouldn't you write that down and bring it?
I wasn't expecting that I had to.
So it looks like you weren't what?
I wasn't expecting that I had to.
So if you're okay. If I tell you to go talk to some lawyers and bring me the names of the lawyers you talked to, and you don't think you can remember them, then I would think just common sense would tell you to write them down so that you could tell me that you did what I ordered you to do so that you wouldn't go back to jail, right?
I did do what you ordered me to do.
Okay,
The
so
first time
I ordered
I-
you to bring back the names as well, not just talk to them, but bring back who you talked to so that I know who you talked to and that you're doing what I asked you to do, right? Right?
The cheapest ones that I've given you the last time I was here is the main ones that I was looking into.
Okay. But when you left last time, I gave you specific instructions,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Okay. So, are you wearing your drug patch?
Yes, ma'am.
So it looks like back on. Second. So you tested positive since you've had that drug patch on for methamphetamine.
What is that?
What does that mean?
I don't. But what with the patch?
Mm-hmm. Looks like you tested positive for methamphetamine, cocaine.
Uh,
Hold on. Let me print it out so I can read it better. So last time you were in here, you had an issue because you had showed up with your drug patch in your hand, so they couldn't test it. So I tested you in court, and then I made you get the drug patch put on again and told you to keep it on. And then the drug patch that was put on January 25th. Which was the day before that court date. So you had one on, you had taken it in, you put it on, tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine. Have a seat in the jury box. I'm going to have you tested this morning, and then I'll decide what to do. Thanks. Actually, come on, ma'am. Come on back up here. I know what I'm going to do. So, Ms. Davis, obviously it is a violation of your bond conditions to use any illegal substances, right? And so you tested positive for cocaine and methamphetamine on that drug patch, in addition to, in the past, not having it on correctly, and you didn't do what I asked you to do or ordered you to do also here. So I'm going to raise your bond at this time for those violations to $100,000. You will keep your court-appointed attorney while you're in custody. They'll be out to see you, and we'll just see what we do with your case at that point. You can go back with the bailiff.
wow.
Ma'am, come on back again.
Let's see.
I'll make an example out of anybody. Hang on. You want to stand here?
No, I don't.
You want to stand here and be disrespectful?
No,
I
just
will
want
make
you
an
to
example.
understand my situation. Like,
I don't care what your
I'm not
situation.
making no excuses.
Okay.
I take accountability.
Right. So you tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine.
I don't know how the patch work, ma'am. I haven't been doing any drugs.
Well, you did something.
I don't know if that's like the patch pick up sweat. I don't know if that's like after the process or what, but I haven't been doing anything.
All right, go back with the bed. Good morning, sir. You're John Richard?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Richard, is it Richard or Richard?
It's Richard.
And Mr. Richard, this is your initial appearance and cause number 25 ECCR 0786. You are charged with, get it pulled up. The third-degree felony offense of failure to comply with sex offender registration requirements from April 30th of 2025. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am, I haven't. This was all just a misunderstanding. My sister had reported me missing.
Well,
But
and so they've indicted you for it, so it's probably really important that you get a lawyer, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So that if there is some issues or some information that lawyer can get to the assistant district attorney that would work out your case, then that's how that kind of works out, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So what I'll do is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire a lawyer. If you-
I can't afford a lawyer because I don't work and I'm trying to get my disability and stuff.
Okay, but you do not have disability yet?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Okay, so why aren't you working at this point?
Because I can't.
Why?
Physically can't. My knees are bad and I have arthritis and pancreas and
Okay. There's lots of jobs for people who don't need to use their knees or different things like that, right? Do you have a lawyer helping you with your?
no, ma'am, I don't.
So have you actually applied for disability yet?
Yes, I'm glad, but I've been turned down.
Okay, so if you've been turned down, then I'm going to expect you to at least try to hire a lawyer. Okay, so let's go through, figure out if you can get one before that next court date. If you get someone hired before the next court date, then just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying and we'll discuss your options.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, in the meantime, I expect you to try to find work. All right, there's plenty of jobs out there that are not physical that you could work with arthritis. There's people who work with that and have much more disabilities and still get out there and do something to make some money. So I want you to bring me a list of or proof of what you've done to try to find a job as well. Okay? Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you that reset notice.
Thank you.
Good morning. You're Jamaica August?
Yes.
Miss August, did you get someone hired?
No, but I did to Williams.
Who'd you talk to?
People
Speak up.
Ryan Kimber, Ryan Gerson, he's pretty young.
Okay. So where are you on being able to get someone hired?
I've been able to afford to be
Are you working?
Oh, no, ma'am. I just currently was on my job like a week ago, but I've been looking for a job to be on instant.
So you've been drinking alcohol?
Yes, ma'am.
Why would you be doing that if you're on probation and you're not supposed to be?
Yes, ma'am. It was, I slipped up yesterday and took a sip or something.
You slipped up and weren't thinking. You've been on probation for a long time,
Yes, ma'am.
right? And now you've got a motion to revoke your probation and I let you out on bond.
Because I did that.
Have a seat in the jury box while I think about this. Is there any way to get, good morning, you're Joan Krause?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Krause, were you able to get a lawyer hired?
Ma'am,
Were you able to get a lawyer hired?
no, but I was planning on it. I didn't know if y'all wanted me to use my court-appointed one, or I didn't know how that worked.
So have you been to court yet in front of me?
Yeah, yes, but y'all told me to get 3 lawyers on this.
Right. So when you were here last, I said if you could hire a lawyer, get one hired. And if you were unable to, then to visit with at least 3. Did you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you going to be able to afford, are you working?
I'm retired.
So if you're unable to afford an attorney, I can have you fill out some paperwork to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Do you want to do that, or do you want to try to hire someone? Can you afford to hire an attorney?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to reset your case one more time. You need to get a lawyer hired before that next court date.
Okay.
Okay? If you'll come over in front of the clerk, she'll give you your reset notice. Good morning, sir. You Richard Volry? And Mr. Volry, were you?
The court carefully explained legal aid, the importance of hiring lawyers, and deadlines for compliance. Defendants discussed finances, disability, and attempts to meet requirements. But court rules are clear. Compliance is mandatory, and the consequences for failing to follow orders are serious.
To get someone hired. All right, did you talk to some lawyers?
So,
Who'd you talk to?
Brittany Holmes, James Martin Akins, Mr. Getz,
Gertz.
Benjamin Jeffries,
Say the last one.
Jeffries,
Uh-huh.
Thomas Kelly, and Mr. Roebuck.
Okay.
And
And-
they're already signed on the bank.
Perfect. Thank you so much for doing what I asked you to do. Where are you on being able to maybe get someone hired?
Unfortunately, I'm unable to because I'm on disability. So
You are on and you receive disability. How much do you receive? Okay, so I'm going to find that you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Thank you for bringing that paperwork with you. If you'll step in front of the clerk, she will let you know who that lawyer is and give you your instructions on contacting them, okay? Thank you, sir. Step right over here. Good morning, ma'am. Are you Tiona Hughes? And Ms. Hughes, did you get someone hired?
This Thursday I will, but I did speak with the three.
Speak up, please.
This Thursday I will, but I have contacted three.
Okay, who are you gonna hire? You're gonna hire somebody this week?
Yeah, Thursday, which is waiting.
Okay. So what I'll do, thank you, Ms. Hughes, what I'll do is I'll do maybe like a 2-week reset.
Okay.
That should give you time to get him hired, and then he can file the appropriate paperwork. If you get him hired, he'll tell you when that next court date is.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm going to give you a reset today so that if anything happens and you're unable to hire him for some reason within that time frame, make sure you're back on that date to let me know what's going on.
Yes.
Right? 2 weeks, she's going to hire Mr. Burbank. Thank you, ma'am. Morning, you're Mark Ramirez?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Ramirez, did you get someone hired?
No, Mayor, but those names, not him, Charlie Ramos is hired right now for the other case, but we talked to. So I talked to Dustin Galmore, and we all appointed me.
Speak up, please.
I appointed Mr. Alan Parker, and I talked to Brittany Holmes.
Okay.
Just
So are you wanting to hire Mr. Rojas because you have him on something else, or are you going to be?
we're going to talk about to see how we're going to proceed with the case. Whenever knowing that the non-affidavits has already been signed for the prosecution.
Right.
So we're going to see how we're going to proceed from there.
So are you going to hire him to take care of this case then?
Right now, we have to see how much my money comes in. We'll see how it would work out.
Are you working?
Yes, ma'am. I work for the local 4-7 in the Reason Hall, Alabama.
Okay, so you need to get Mr. Rojas or someone hired before that next court date so that they can get with the district attorney.
Yes.
Sometimes when someone files an affidavit of non-prosecution, it takes care of the case. Sometimes it does not. It just depends on the case and the district attorneys, how they feel about that. So you still need to get an attorney hired. And so you need to do that before that next court date, okay? All right, step in front of the clerk. Good morning, sir. You're Brandell Griffin. And Mr. Griffin, did you get someone hired?
No, the last time I came, you told me I didn't qualify. I tried 6 lawyers, different lawyers. I couldn't afford them.
Who'd you talk to?
I gave y'all the names.
But since last time, who'd you talk to?
I went back to the same ones, just trying to.
Why would you go back to the same ones if you couldn't afford them before?
I talked to 7 lawyers. Like they all around the same price, $5,000 more. I can't afford that though. I didn't find anything lower than that.
Yeah, I mean, you filled out the affidavit, and by law, you do not qualify. So
I'm trying to ask why is that
because your total income is $6,800 a month, and your expenses that you put here are $2,260, which according to this means you have $4,600 left every month.
I told the income was nowhere near 6.
You filled this out. I did it, and you swore under oath that it was true.
What did I sign? I get paid about $2,000 a month, and I pay child support. I have 7 kids. I pay child support for.
You put 0 on child support.
I put 0 on child support.
Well, no, you put that you pay child support for it. Yeah. That's all on here.
Yeah, I'm not understanding how it gets to 6,000. Like,
I'm reading what you wrote. Unless
unless I misinterpreted, I'm sorry for interrupting. Unless I misunderstood some of the things on there or something, like I can bring checks to bank accounts, all that. I can do all that. I can't.
Hold on, I'm printing it out.
I was ready to finish this case and like I have evidence the girl to indicate.
I don't need to get it. I can't talk to you about that, but see, tell me. I mean, do you see the total on the left-hand column?
Because under assets, it has a car. My car is
the other side where you say your income is $6,800.
See that? But I added up assets, which is my car, and I had it worth around $6,000 or something. So I just added that number to that. Like I said, I must have did something wrong. I don't know. But
so you make how much a week?
I make like 18 an hour. I get paid bi-weekly. My check be like $1,200, $1,300.
So bi-weekly about $1,200 or $1,300. So total monthly is about 24. Okay. All right. So then, based on that, you do qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. So I'm going to make that notation on here. You want to now, or you want to have them sit down? Step in front of the clerk. She'll let you know who your attorney is going to be and give you some more instructions. Good morning, sir. Are you Brad Thibodeau? And this is your initial appearance, Mr. Thibodeau, in cause number 25 DCCR 0542. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of criminal mischief, impersonating public service, from March 18th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Not impersonating, impairing or interrupting public communications, excuse me.
No.
Okay, so what I'll do, Mr. Thibodeau, is I'm going to reset your case for about 30 days or so to give you some time to try to get someone hired. If you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers you've talked to so I know you're trying, then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? If you step in front of the clerk over here, she'll give you that reset notice. Good morning, sir. Are you Jimmy Couch?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Couch, had you, the bondsman, you're on a bond in a misdemeanor case. It looks like on that violation of a protective order.
Yes,
and you were, so for the record, you were arrested, it looks like January 29th of this year, 26, on a burglary of a habitation case. Just listen. You were arrested for that, right?
Well, I'm really not sure what I was arrested for.
Okay.
My ex-wife.
Hang on.
Okay.
So you were arrested for burglary of a habitation and interference with emergency request for service, and the magistrate gave you a $25,000 personal bond and just let you were just released from custody.
Yes, ma'am.
After that date, on February 14th of 2026, you were arrested again, and that one for violation of a protective order.
Okay.
You made bond on that case, and you were given a $2,000 bond on that case. All of this information has been brought to my attention, and I am at this time, I've got Mr. Rojas has been appointed to represent you, and Ms. Malfino is here on behalf of the District Attorney's Office. Based on the fact that you were arrested for a violation of a protective order after you were let out without a bond really on the burglary of a habitation, I'm going to find that you're at large without proper bond on the burglary of a habitation case. which is cause number 26 DCCR 0328. I'm going to set that bond at this time at $50,000. There will be a condition of that bond that you have absolutely no contact or communication with.
Allison
What's the last name?
Couch.
So that means it.
By the end of the session, bond amounts were adjusted, court-appointed attorneys assigned, and probation conditions reinforced. The court ensured defendants understood the rules and consequences. Accountability and adherence to legal procedures remain non-negotiable.